Welcome back to the Feel Good Thoughts. Tonight I am here at the premiere of Heart and the Sea, and I am with an extremely inspiring individual, Damien Rider, who's not only the producer but the star of the show. So welcome.
Hey Joey, how you going?
Great, thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I would love for you to share with everyone who's listening in a little bit more about the film. But before we get started, if you are listening to this as a podcast, head on over to feelgoodjoey.com and you can see the video footage of Damien and I here, and we're going to also flash up a little sneak peek at the end of the film. Now, let's get started here. You decided to paddle 800 kilometres from the Gold Coast to Sydney. Why?
Basically, I just wanted to get back to the ocean and just start healing myself from my own childhood issues. So once I sort of thought I'd found my peace, I just wanted to share that with other people. So I thought if I paddled from the Gold Coast, which was my home break and home beach, down to Bondi, I'd be able to gain momentum along the way and be able to share with others and help them find their peace as well. But once I got down to Bondi, I could never have imagined the peace that I did find, and it was almost like pressing a reset button on my life, really. So
and good. It's pretty amazing because you actually did this solo. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was totally unsupported. It's just me and the board, and everything that I had to deal with along the way, I just had to sort out myself and just get through the challenges bit by bit. And so in order to do that, I'd never look behind me. I always just looked just ahead and just got through each stage that I needed to and never looked too far ahead. And I've kind of followed that through with my life now as well. And it's made me just slow down a little bit on life and not thinking the bad things that have happened the days before or the years before, because you can't change those. It's just, I know where my end goal is, and for me it's just about knocking them off bit by bit along the way.
Fantastic. Now, I was wondering if you could share with us today perhaps one of the challenges that you encountered on the trip on the way over, because when I think about that, I think about open shores and sharks. So, was there any sort of sharks around you while you were, on this adventure?
Yeah, look, there was definitely sharks. I mean, that's where they live anyway. I knew, obviously, I was paddling over shark breeding grounds, but I didn't do it to be a hellman or anything like that and to put myself into danger purposely. I just, I'd surfed most of my life and I knew they were there, so I just kept on paddling, really. So, there was a couple of incidents that, sharks did come and say hello to me, and I sort of had to deal with that and just keep on going. But there was times that, the swell was pretty bad and I got rolled across reefs and lost supplies and had to sleep on the beach and, every moment, every few minutes there was like a challenge I had to go through, whether it's, going to the shore and hug the coast or shoot straight across from headland to headland, and kind of just depended how I felt on the day and how tired I was and if I saw fins at that moment, to keep on going.
Did your heart sort of skip a beat when you saw a fin?
Yeah, definitely. The first couple of times, definitely, and then I just kind of, I don't know, once I hadn't been eaten, I guess, or nothing really serious had happened to me, I just stayed focused and just kept on paddling, really, and they were there, I was there, and away we went,
I love what you just said. You stay focused and you kept on paddling. And when you're obviously on such a long journey, 800 kilometres, that's really far. What were some feel-good thoughts or positivity or motivation that kind of kept you on focus and on path and kept you going forward?
For me, the first 5 days were really tough. They, there's a lot of physical pain and emotional pain that was coming through. But after that, once I'd hit the peak on it and kind of had that little breakthrough for myself and really found my peace, I was really able to enjoy the moment of what I was doing and just sort of take it as it was. And I just thought of why I was doing this for my organisation, Paddle Against Child Abuse, and I was just thinking about the people that were being inspired by what I was doing, by what they were messaging me on Facebook, and I'd kind of just keep those thoughts and the comments in my head while I was paddling. And if I started to feel a little bit down, I'd remember what people had said, different comments, and that was my drive to keep on going.
That's really beautiful, actually doing this for Packer and then having those thoughts of inspiration to keep you going. Thank you so much for sharing, an insight of what the documentary is about, which is Heart of the Sea. And to finish up today's Feel Good Thoughts, could you leave us all with just one inspiring thought that you could really share and could be a beautiful takeaway for the listeners?
Be proud of who you are. That's the most powerful thing I can say to people. definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Damien. Really excited about seeing this film tonight at George Street in the cinemas. But I believe it's actually on National Geographic. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So 7:30 on the 19th of December, you can watch The Heart of the Sea, or just hashtag Heart of the Sea. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Damien. It's been awesome to have you on the Feel Good Thoughts. And until next time, everyone, have the most awesome day. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned now to watch the trailer of The Heart of the Sea.
The power of the sea is a mysterious force. It can destroy, or it can renew.
So many times I thought I'd never see another sunrise.
And in the face of despair,
And times I'd hoped I'd never see one again.
bring hope. Through the most shark-infested summer Australia's east coast can remember, Damien Rider, a man whose mind was tortured by a childhood of torment, paddled alone 800 kilometres to Bondi Beach.
I'll be 17 days in the water.
An endurance feat that not only broke records, but unbroke his mind.
The ocean's a very spiritual place. Just wash everything away.
People presents the feature-length documentary Heart of the Sea, 7:30 Saturday. New to people. Explore for more at natgeotv.com.au.